All right, we are live. What is up, everyone? Hope you're doing well today on a nice Friday. Welcome to the Referral Partner Acquisition Show. If you're new to the show, my name is Will Anagnos. As always, I'm here with my co-host, Panos Gabanitis. Panos, what is up?
It's Friday, man. Happy day for me.
Another Friday.
Another Friday.
Another Friday, another dollar.
It seems like we have a Friday every week, you know?
I just made up a terrible expression. I don't know if you caught it. Anyway, if you guys are new here to the show, we do this every Friday at noon Eastern. That's 12 o'clock noon Eastern. And we we always talk about how to acquire referral partners, how to provide value to referral partners, basically how to attract more realtors to work with you or referral partners to work with you, and how to retain them long term so that you have that compound effect and that literally scaling of a business and that retaining your clients, retaining your referral partners. That's where it all starts. So those are the three things we mainly talk about. Today, we're going to talk about something that we don't usually talk about, something that we're going to talk about for the first time, honestly, and I'm excited to do it. We're going to talk about a Meta Facebook ad or Instagram ad, Meta. That's all of it in a roof. So underneath the same roof. So we're going to talk about a Meta ads, local ads strategy. This is if you want to run Meta ads locally in your local area. We have an entire strategy set up. We're going to show you that strategy today, and hopefully you find some value in it and maybe even get to run it yourself.
So, but before you start, I want to say two things. First of all, I always wanted to do this. If you're watching this live, hashtag live, comment like, drop a heart. If you're watching this on a replay, comment hashtag replay. But the actual thing, what I did want to really talk about before you start showing the strategy, there is a reason why we don't talk about ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, because obviously we believe in building partnerships organically. That's what we have been doing for the past 4 years, and that will remain our main area of focus. The reason why we're showing you today how to run your own strategy of Facebook ads by utilizing some of our systems is because we constantly hear people spending thousands of dollars in Zillow, Realtor.com, Redfin, and all these other websites, which, number one, they provide crappy leads. Number two, they provide the same leads to other people. Number three, you don't have control of the entire strategy. So this is not us pushing you to run ads. This is us showing you a way to run ads much more economically and also by controlling the entire system yourself. So don't get it twisted, people. We're not changing the way we operate here as WA Marketing Solutions. Our main premise is to build partnerships. So Will,
I'm so glad you said that, because I almost forgot about something I wanted to talk about before we actually showed the strategy. If you're, and this is this, I hear this in marketing, and I truly believe this is the same thing for the mortgage industry. Facebook ads is not for, or running ads in general. Paid ads, that's what I should say. Paid ads, that could be a billboard, that could be Facebook. Paid ads is not for everybody. It's not if you're just getting started. It's not if you have a limited budget. It's not for that. They say in marketing, and we're in marketing, they say that you need to make at least 10K a month before you should start investing in ads, because ads is a scalable strategy when you're already making 10K a month. But if you're not making a lot already and every single loan counts, and you're putting in whatever it is, whatever the number is, every single month just to play, you're paying to play, which means you're paying for the leads, whether it's from an ad or they're just trigger leads or however that works. It's a good strategy if you're making at least, they said this in marketing, so maybe the number could be a little different. In mortgages, I think it's really the same though.
It is.
Yeah, I think because everything's very similar. They're very similar industries, believe it or not. And anyway, I'm not going to get into that. But if you're not making at least 10K a month, like take that 10K and like do other things with it. Smaller, like don't reinvest. If you're at 8K, don't run ads yet. If you're making 8K consistently every single month in income after you take out whatever you need to take out for taxes, like be smart. You should do that. Side note. Don't run ads if you're just getting started. It's not a strategy that's going to work for you. It's going to be a painful process. And most people talk bad about ads because they are new when they started, and they just do it wrong because they're new and they don't have the budget, and it's a lot. So if you're not making at least 10K or more, don't even think about investing in ads. Don't even think about it.
I agree.
It's a scalable strategy after. All right, I'm at 10K. How am I going to get to 20K? Then it's okay. But I'm at 0. I want to make it 10K. Don't run ads. Get referral partners. Build your, not build. You're a tree. Your business is a tree. Your roots, the deeper they are with your relationships, the longer it's going to stand during bad market storms like we're dealing with right now.
Yeah, ads is something to complement your business. It's not something to run your business on. So if you're just starting out, even if you have some money saved from your previous job or whatever, from your bar mitzvah or from your trust fund, whatever it is, don't go and spend that money on ads.
Yep.
Because the thing is with ads, number one, they are the lowest converting lead generation systems out there. You don't need to hear that from us.
People forget that.
Yeah, that's statistically proven. If you run the best ads in the universe, you still convert at a very low rate. And also, ads is not just what we see on Facebook and Instagram, just a fancy picture. Ads have an entire system in the back end, which if you don't have that system set up properly to capture the leads, follow up with the leads, keep being in front of the leads, then you're just wasting whatever ad spend you're spending. Yeah. So two things, like Will said. First, make sure you make enough money to be able to sustain this for at least 3 to 6 months. Otherwise, it's not even worth it trying it. Secondly, make sure you have the proper systems. I'm going to give it to Will so he can show you how we can run ads for our members or how we teach them to run them themselves. So, Will?
Yeah, so I'm going to show you whatever level you're at in business. I'm going to show you an ad strategy that works. And more importantly, like Pano says, it has a really strong back end, which everyone knows that the majority of business happens off of follow-up, not off of the first phone call, the first message, the first response. But if you are running a mortgage business or if you are making at least 10K per month and you want to run local ads, either for yourself or with a realtor, in this strategy, you're going to need a realtor. So this is a great way to partner up with a realtor. We'll show you the strategy. And I mean, like I said, whatever level you're at, this is going to be really valuable for you to learn. But if you're at that level and you know a realtor that you can go in on ad spend, this is a good strategy that you can consider. And we're going to show you it so you can just do it yourself if you want. So let's go ahead and do that. Am I missing anything, Panos? Oh yeah, I am missing something. Guys, next, this most upcoming Thursday, last announcement, at 12 o'clock noon, we're doing our very first webinar on Sales Navigator. It's a Sales Navigator workshop. I will post the link in the comments below right now so that you guys can grab it. And it's going to be awesome. I'm going to give away all my secrets. I've never done anything like it before. We already have 15 plus people joining, I think. I'm gonna upgrade to Zoom Plus, whatever it is, for the first time ever. Never needed it, so I'm excited to get to that level, and it's really cool. So it's gonna be an awesome webinar. I'm giving away secrets. I've gone on YouTube and checked if I could see anyone else giving away what I know. There's none of this is out there. There's a lot of Sales Navigator stuff, but there's nothing for loan officers. This is specific for loan officers. So if you guys want to get a seat, down below is the link. But let's not focus on that now. We'll talk more about it at the end. Let's get into showing you how this strategy works. You guys ready? If you guys are ready, drop a 1 down in the comments, drop a heart, comment that heart, not comment, like, slap that heart button. We're feeling the love today. We want to feel that love on the Friday. I'm just saying things. So let me get this set up. Did I miss anything, Panos, while I get this
I know, but the only thing I'm going to say while you're setting this up so you can show everyone how we run the ads and the system, all I'm going to say is that this webinar next week, like Will said, is going to be the first that he's doing, and basically he's going to give out the entire strategy as to how we prospect business professionals for our members and clients. So this is for you guys who want to do it on your own, or you want to know how everything works in the back end, how we source the agents and other business professionals.
Nobody wants to do it on their own. Everybody wants it done for
sure,
them.
But I know that, but some people may want to see that our work, how we're doing it. So,
all right, so I made this little flow chart. If you guys have any questions, just drop a question down in the comments, and we'll answer it ASAP. Here to support you.
Can you zoom in a little bit? So
I'm going to have to, yes. So,
okay.
So I know this is what I'm showing you is all here. There's nothing below. There's nothing above. There's nothing to the side. Like this is it. But I'll zoom in. So, guys, we are running cold traffic. So people, humans in Meta who are members of Meta. So that's Facebook, Instagram. I don't think I'm missing anything else. So cold traffic, these individuals, this is where they're coming from. Guys, hold on to that. People who don't know you to one audience. So we're targeting on Facebook, the audience that we're putting in the parameters, of course, to one ad. All right. One cold traffic to this audience of your local area, zip code 60044, mine, to one ad. That's it. Really simple. Locally, your area, people who don't know you, one ad. Okay. On Facebook, people who don't know you, to one ad. I get it. I said it many times, right? Cool. So that lead, this is the journey of how the leads finds out. First, we set up the ad. We go to that boring stuff. We do all the connections. We got it covered. All we need from you and the realtor is maybe a logo and a company website, stuff like that. I'll go over the requirements. So first, the lead sees the ad. The ad could look something like this. So target city, homes list. You got some beautiful homes right here. This is the ad. Just an example ad. So the lead sees the ad. Then what? The lead likes the ad. The lead opts in with their contact information. Why? To get the freebie. What's the freebie? I want an exclusive list of your local area homes. So Lake Forest homes, Chicago homes, San Bernardino homes. So lead opts in with their contact info to get a freebie. Really super basic so far, right, guys? Right.
Yep.
When they do that, I'm going to zoom out a little bit because a few things happen. When they click next, the lead gets put into a workflow or a sequence or a drip campaign, whatever you want to call it. And they get put into a campaign where they get followed up with, and only if they don't pick up the phone when you call them, and only if they don't book an appointment on their own. Only if that happens, they get put into a follow-up workflow, which lasts 90 days. That's 3 months of you not having to take any action on following up because it's being done for you on autopilot. That's calls, voice, and if they call back, your phone rings, voicemail drops, texts, and professional emails, all proven to provoke a response. But before all that follow-up, let's just assume that they just opted in. They're going to get a text that would look something like this. Thanks for requesting your custom list of homes. And once that happened, there's one of two things that can happen. So one, when they opt in, you get notified about the same time they get this message. And you can just open up your phone, because this happens on your phone app, click a button, and you can just call them.
Which is the best thing to do, actually. As soon as you get a lead, you should call them immediately.
Yes. Or if you're busy, the lead has the option to click next on the form, which it actually won't look like this. It'll look a little bit better. It'll look more fancier, and it'll be more enticing for them to click. I want to actually access the freebie that I opted in for in the first place. So it would look like a fancier version of this. So you're almost complete. I'll finish click this button to finish my custom list registration. Obviously, it's not exactly this, so that many times. So the lead clicks next to the long form landing survey page. So once they get to this page, you're busy. You didn't call them. the lead has the option to fill out a long form survey, which is basically making you qualifying them. And so that survey looks like this: get an exclusive list of homes, get an exclusive list of, and I just wrote, for example, Chicago homes in your inbox, for sale in your inbox. So how many bedrooms are you looking for? I could go through the entire, comment below if you want me to go through the entire qualification survey or quiz. So they fill this out, asking for credit score and all the basic things that a qualification quiz should have. It's I wouldn't say it's lengthy, but it's not a short quiz. And it's because we want to qualify all these leads. We don't want garbage. We want
Also, just a suggestion.
One good lead, 100 crappy ones, guys.
Just a quick suggestion. You don't need to put up to 10 bathrooms. After 5, you can put 5 plus.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I mean, we just auto 1 through 10. But
yeah, just a minor correction.
I mean, no, my place has
10. How many people want houses with like 6, 7, 8?
Jesus Christ. All right, so lead fills out form, and then let's say you still haven't called them. The lead gets brought to a booking page, which is like, hey, like book your call. We can make this fancy and branded for you. And then once they book the appointment, they get this nice. We can put your reviews would go here, maybe a link to your website, whatever. But more importantly, they've already gotten emailed the list, the freebie that they opted for. And in this case, you're advertising a listing. So if you're a loan officer and you have a realtor who, let me go over the requirements, guys. You're going to need a realtor who, wait for it, drum roll, who owns a domain. So they must have a website. Websites cost $20 per year. Everyone should have one if they're in business. So one domain, and just to get the landing pages set up. But we built and have the landing pages for you. That's all done. We just need the domain, a web page of your listings, and ad budget. That's it. That's it. That's all you need to do this. Let me show you the ad strategy. Again, let me zoom out.
Will, I got a question from one of our members.
Right.
Could you run this ad, this strategy with a specific audience of past clients if you wanted?
Yeah, I mean, if you could upload a
yes.
What's it called? Custom
yes.
audience. Yeah, of course.
Okay, so kind of like a retargeting situation.
Exactly.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, man.
So the realtor should have that list pre-made. So, or
yeah, exactly. So, because sometimes, maybe the agent and the loan officer combined, they may have 2 different lists where they can put them together, right? Like a combined list, and it could be like 500 prospects or past clients or cold leads that they had, and they have all their information, and maybe they want to use this strategy to go after these specific people.
Yeah, I mean, so that would just be, wouldn't be cold traffic, it'd be targeted traffic.
Correct. Just asking if this is possible with this strategy.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah. Let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah. So let me just do a quick little recap, guys. And I'm going to zoom out so you can see the whole thing. So lead sees ad. Lead opts into ad. Lead gets a notification, and you get a notification, and you can call them and book an appointment. Or if you're busy, the lead clicks this button so that they can get the freebie, the listings, and then they fill out the survey so that they're getting the listings that make sense to their qualities, parameters, filters, and then they get brought to do they want to book a call page, and then they book themselves. And if they don't book themselves, I mean, let me just go through that. There's an entire, let me just show you this. There's an entire pipeline where the leads would show up here, and if they book themselves, they auto get put here. If they don't show up, you would have to manually drag and drop them over to no-show, and they would get a series of professional, hey, let's reschedule our appointment. Not just emails, but text, phone calls. They'll call you back. You'll get notified in the app. And then if you want to just follow up with them, there's a follow-up sequence, which is the 90-day follow-up. And I can show you guys some of the emails that are created too. Because
And by the way, you can expand this pipeline and add multiple stages if you want, depending on how your appointments went with those leads, and add new drip campaigns for those leads. So for instance, if you manage to get a pre-approval, if you manage to set a second appointment, whatever it might be, we're just showing you an example here.
So the realtor would have to have a domain, be willing to cover ad spend, or you guys can split that, whatever, it's up to you guys. Have a web page of their listings, and then give us their website, give us their, we'll hook you up with a scheduled appointment, give us their social media accounts, and we'll brand all the emails so that they click these pop-ups and it just opens up either co-branded, you guys together, or that realtor's stuff. This is a great way to provide value to your realtors. Be like, hey, Mr. Realtor, I want to run ads. I have a strategy. Let's do it. So what you guys need is Facebook ads account, and we use the Omega Lead Converter, which is our marketing platform in CRM. It's only $300 a month. But right now, you don't have to worry about that. You can use your own CRM and just follow the strategy that we followed with you today, gave you today. So does anyone have any questions? We want to make sure you guys know this crystal clear. So that's the lead journey. It's not that long unless the lead really is serious about finding out, the local listings near them. Which is good for you. And if they don't schedule a call, there's an entire back-end system. I mean, I didn't even show you some of the workflows. Let me show you a workflow, and I think that's the last thing I'll show you because it's just boring at this point. Basically, guys, I'm showing you a system that captures leads, and ads are already created. The entire workflow is already created, and as long as you have booking flow, follow-up flow, nurture flow, and the front end, making sure that the ads are coming through and getting tracked in the system, tracking conversions. That's all important. This is not what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you the automations. So as you can see, I'll go to where is it? Automated follow-up. And so there's 3 phases. Each phase is like a month. So let's say that person.
We can see your screen. We're still seeing. We're still seeing now we can.
Thanks. Yeah. So check-in text, wait 5 days, didn't respond, check-in text, email. And this is a templated fancy email that I showed you guys. So this is all follow-up. You never have to do manual follow-up unless you want to. Most people don't want to. Most people just want to have the systems do it for them. But if you want to be hands-on, you can be hands-on. You should be hands-on. So nothing wrong.
It will only help you more. But at least you know that you have the follow-up campaign pre-made there. Maybe you want to edit or add or remove an extra email. That's fine. It will only take you 5 minutes. So this is the whole point with this strategy. Instead of you going and giving your thousands of dollars to Zillow, Redfin, Realtor.com, and all those big companies who they have proven to steal your clients, share their data with other loan officers who pay them, and basically you're competing with other people. You can run this strategy on your own with your partners, and it doesn't have to be just one real estate partner. You can do this with 2, 3, 4, 5 different people and run 5 different ads with those agents in different areas. Let's say in Chicago, you can do 5 different areas with 5 different agents. And the whole point is, and that's the big point, you are in control, which means the agent sees you as the person who's adding value.
As not just the loan officer, as the
yes. So next time you're on the phone with an agent partner of yours and he says, hey, would you like to go spend $2,000 a month on Zillow? Tell them instead that you can do it, run the entire strategy for them at a much, 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 much cheaper monthly cost.
Yeah, so guys, how to do it? You need to create an ad. Let me go through the steps now because I showed you the flow. You need to create an ad and an opt-in form and the initial trigger that notifies you of the new lead. And so you need a CRM software and something that sends them automated communication. Then from there, you need to set up a quiz, or what's it called, the qualification
questionnaire.
and then a booking call, landing page, and a thank you page. That's all you need. It's obviously easier said than done, but these are the things that you need. Dan asked a question, and that question was, is WA Marketing testing this by running its own ads on Facebook? Yes, we are running ads on Facebook. Not today. The last 2 months we were. We stopped recently because we need to make some modifications. We're not running this because this exact thing that we're showing is not made for marketing companies. This is made for realtors. So we're not running this, but we're running our own, which is different. Of course. Dan, appreciate the question, man. Glad to see you here.
I think that's it. We may come back and revisit this topic if anyone is interested in seeing more detailed version of this, or if anybody has questions, you can DM us, either me or Will, and we can walk you through it and discuss if this is something you want to do for yourself and your partners. But again,
if you guys want to set this up, I've given you what it takes. If you guys want us to just do it for you, you need a realtor partner on board with a domain and listings. We're doing it right now for just $200 a month, which just covers the expenses of actually being able to run this. Covers the expenses. So if you have a realtor that can cover all that with you, and ad spend, of course, which is not a lot, because it's local, it can be $5-10 per day. Those are the requirements. So if you're interested in us helping you set it up, we'll do that. If you just want us to do it, let us know. Down below, before I forget, I already put in the link for the Sales Nav workshop next Thursday. So we're not going to go live next week. We're just going to replace it with the workshop. We're not going live next Friday. We're going to replace it with the workshop Thursday at noon Eastern. I want to see you guys there.
It will be exciting. And I just want to say, use this strategy with Facebook ads so you can nurture your relationship with those agents. It's not just about getting few online leads. This is about building a stronger partnership with your agents. If you can provide this type of systems, if you can provide this type of support to your agents, why wouldn't they continue being your partner? Why wouldn't they refer more deals back to you? Not everyone is doing that. Actually, no one is providing that type of support to their partners. So be different. Don't just focus on loans. Focus on other things that you can help your agents to grow their business, and you will become their preferred lender. That's all I have to say.
Yep. Yeah. So if you guys are at a certain level in your business, you want to scale and you want to build more relationships with more people, saying, "Hey, I have this thing. It doesn't cost much. We can set it up," or "Hey, we can pay these guys to do it." It's a great. We're giving you this value so that you can hand it off.
I do have to answer because Dan is saying that I haven't sent him my wedding invite. The wedding invites haven't gone out yet. We just secured the event place like 10 days ago, so it's coming. I haven't forgotten about you, Dan. But save the date. It's September 6th of 2024.
September 6th. Why do it in Ithaca?
No, logistically it would be a nightmare. I'm gonna do it in Athens. I'm gonna do it in Athens, but we can all go to Ithaca afterwards.
After party.
Yeah.
The after. Cool.
Yeah. All right, man.
Thanks for joining us. We're not going to be here next Friday, or be here on Thursday if you signed up to join us in the Sales Nav workshop. Links down below. It's only $9 to join. For 40 minutes, I'm going to give you all these secrets and even demo the secrets too, and answer all your questions that you probably want to get answered. So looking forward to seeing you there, and have a great weekend. Anos, thanks for joining me.
Enjoy your weekend, my friend.
Have a great weekend. Yeah.